Jeff Nixon deep to receive the kickoff coming from Todd Barton. And the second half is underway here at Pitt Stadium. Vanderpool chased out of the end zone, so the Mountaineers put it in play, 1st and 10 at their own 20. Pitt Panthers won just one of their last 8 home games, and against West Virginia, their last win against the Mountaineers back in 1991, a 34-3 decision. Last time Pitt knocked off the Mountaineers at Pitt Stadium was 1986, a 48-16 victory. So here we go. Johnston has completed passes to just Vanderpool and Abraham on the afternoon. Going to run it with Walker. Got to corner. 25 and out of bounds at about the 29 by Anthony Dorsett. A good block. Chris Click, number 70, got outside and knocked some folks down.
Well, this is what I referred to in terms of getting back to what West Virginia likes to do. Their Walker, pretty good production, 6 carries, 65 yards, but they had one big run in the first half, and it's been not as consistent as they'd like to be. So you got to go at it, attack the edge.
Back in that first possession by West Virginia, Walker broke one for 32 yards, and the Mountaineers had to settle for a 41-yard field goal from Bauman. Second and short, straight up the gut. Freeman, he didn't get it.
Pitt, they're so tough. They're so tough between the tackles.
Gain of 1.
Tom Barnt, Mike Hallepin. Barnt number 90, Hallepin's 94. They make the tackle.
Hallepin had a good first half too. He's been real active. One of those tackles that can rush the passer and also play the run well.
Bring up 3rd and length of the ball for the first down. Just underway second half. It's 33-19 West Virginia. Freeman gets the first down. Even got it on the second effort too. Jason Chavis initiated that collision. John McRae with some help.
Well, middle linebackers love this. Jason Chavis, he's one of our favorites because he's a guy who's active. He intercept the ball, watch him feel. Here he goes right through. I mean, you go right through an offensive lineman, keep those pads low and make it happen. I mean, Jay Brooks was like the invisible man to him. He walked right through him.
Must be noted that Tom Tumulty is done for the day. He's got a sprained left knee. Mountaineers with a double wide look, top of your screen. Johnston looking that way, throwing, completes it to Abraham at the 40-yard line. Zach Abraham having a monster day.
An all-star performance so far. I mean, Zach's done it all.
5 catches.
Yep, 119 yards and a score. He's caught the out and up. You know, he caught a post route. He's done the little things, the intermediate, and gone deep.
He's got 5 catches today. Came in with 13. He's second and a very short one. Abraham to the bottom of your screen. Great count. Freeman picks up the first down.
Johnston's handoff to Freeman.
Boy, that Hallepin. Mike Hallepin can't root him out. Can't root him out. Good tackle play on both sides, Pitt and West Virginia. And you know, he realizes this. You've got Tumulty out in the lineup. Although McRae has played well, you still look hurting a little bit.
Virginia Tech has given up the lead, and Temple, which has been hammered the last 2 meetings against Boston College, more of same today. Rutgers taking the lead on Cincinnati after being down early. Another first down for the Mountaineers, this time from the 41. Not a lot going on there. Tom Barnt, he beat the block of Calvin Edwards, number 76, to get free. Good play by Tom.
Just great interior play. We say it over and over again. Teams that have tackles that can play well, take on blocks. See, this is picture perfect. See, he keeps his shoulder square. The offensive lineman now is out of position. Then you can close. You get some help from your pals, and you got a good defensive effort.
Stalemate on that, no gain. Second down from the 41. Play action. A lot of time for Johnston. Completes it to Levette Purnell at the 48 of Pittsburgh. First down, Mountaineers. David Sumner was in pretty good position. It looked like he got the front hand to knock it down, but he missed.
Levette, big time play, pal. Make that his 23rd reception on the year. Been a real nice surprise for West Virginia. As you mentioned, Dave Sims, they didn't go to him in the first half. You got to go to a guy with this kind of ability. Watch this. Just a hand in your face. Your vision is obscured. This guy puts those hands on it, makes the catch, gets the first down. Great operation.
Good threat. Levette Purnell, almost 13 yards a catch. Ball's at the Pitt 48. Third first down of this drive for the Mountaineers. Draw to Walker's got a lot of room, and he's tripped up, and boy, that saved some damage. 46, David Sumner saved possible 6.
That's worth a milkshake there. That might have been out of here. That's the thing about Walker. He can break the big one. You know it's going to happen sooner or later. He's kind of veering away on this, and he's looking upfield. He can sense it. Shoelaces. Got him down.
No gain on the play. Boy, that was a good one.
They've made some big plays in the first half.
And Walker knew he was going to be able to beat Dorsett to that corner. This is the longest drive thus far of the day for the Mountaineers. 8th play. Same action trying to get outside. Good play by Dorsett. Back to the 50, maybe even the 49 of West Virginia.
I love it when corners come up and play the run strong. You won't see it done any better than that. Anthony comes up with a vengeance. He forces it inside. That's all you can ask of. A lot of corners just play the pass. Not Dorsett. Let's watch it. So you got like the counter trade move. You got all that mass running upfield. See, he's there. And then he does not give up that outside shoulder. He gets that cowboy tackle.
Two-step recovery that he made was very quick to get back into position.
He's come on, really playing well the past 3 weeks.
What a resemblance to the dad, huh?
TD.
Big third down for the Mountaineers out of the gun. Johnston fires over the middle. Fancher pulls there, close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. It looked like Rasan went down and got just enough. They had to get to the 38-yard line of Pittsburgh. And it is a first down for the Mountaineers.
What's the credit card move? Again, 2 receivers, slot side. Nothing real complicated about it. Inside receiver coming on his slant. See, he brings him up. Ball's right there. Good hit. Good hit, good catch.
Good delivery by
Chad took a hit.
Johnston.
Yes, Chad took a hit on that one.
Vanderpool's going to love his numbers. He keep growing like this. He's got 5 catches, 97 yards, and a score.
Yeah, he's another one of those Cadillacs.
This is the opening drive of the second half for the Mountaineers. 11th play right here. Handoff almost botched, but Barber makes something happen down to the 31-yard line. Cantroy Barber. 6'3", 245 out of Carroll City High School in Miami. Brought down by Gerald Simpson.
That's great recovery. You're right. It's not real secure with the football. You get it in, it's kind of low. Then he almost gets stripped by Barnes. He hands gone. He goes to hand, hold on, and he's still going upfield.
Current drive is impressive. Clock at 9:51 and counting. Second down and 3. Ball's at the Pitt 32. Walker to the outside. No! Good play by Pittsburgh. Tom Horn. First one there. Wouldn't let him get outside.
Oh, Barnes. This guy's so steady, makes plays, never out of position. Now watch him. He comes up, kind of gets a read. They got a game outside field on that. Corner comes up. See, he keeps the shoulder square. That is so important. There he rides on, holds on for help. Here comes the Calgary. Then you knock him off. See, there's that top-off guy. There's John McCray. It's a good football play.
Lose 8 yards on that play. It's back to the 39-yard line. Conversion. West Virginia, very impressive. The way Johnston is thrown, you got to look for Vanderpool or Abraham.
Watch the square out.
Quarterback draw. Penalty flag on the play. It stops at about the 41. Number 43, Hayes Clark and John McCray are there for Pittsburgh.
This is against Pitt. And just load up the wagon.
Legal procedure. Mountaineers.
Well, hey.
Illegal formation.
offense. Stick line, 4th down.
So Pitt watched the Don Newland West Virginia Mountaineers go from the 20 and down to the 39 of Pittsburgh. And the drive stalls. He's going to send in Sauerbrunn, and Sauerbrunn's going to be thinking Coffin corner right here.
This might be tough for him. There's not enough real estate.
You got to show that.
How can he kick it under 40, 50 yards?
Got to show a short game here. Denorse Mosley beat for Pitt at his 10. Goes for the right corner. Short game. Beautiful spiral. Goes for the corner. Oh, just missed. Goodness gracious.
Boy.
He was in about 1.5 yards too much. That was a nice effort by Sauerbrunn. 8:22 to go. 3rd period. We're back after these messages. Todd Sauerbrunn a little disappointed. He had a beautiful spiral that hit at the 1 and kicked left into the end zone, and for a touchback, he probably didn't give himself enough room to work with. He really tried to cut it short.
5 yards.
Ain't lying. Ryan outside of Maurice Washington with a big play, a terrific run in the first half, and then had to leave with a rib problem.
Yeah, he hurt himself. I like that on 1st down. You know, instead of going after the big one, a little play action fake, and you just hit secondary receiver on a leak. That's nice stuff. And we're taking another look now. Now watch, usually you get a semi-run fake on this. It's a freeze your backers, little freeze technique. Toss the ball right down to the leak. You pick up the 1st down.
Ball's out to the 31-yard line. Billy West outside, finds the seal, runs through it, picks up a nice yardage to about the 38. James Thomas runs him out of bounds.
Good job by John Jones, a freshman tight end. Also helped out on that. You cannot run the football if you don't have wide receivers that will chip downfield and block, and a wide receiver, and a tight end rather, that will help you at the point of attack. 2 plays back-to-back. Do you see the lead? Washington up front. Here's John, look at that offensive line. Guys running downfield. This big Reuben Brown in the background. He's always looking for some off color to hit.
Reuben Brown is a guy you can count on will get at least 2 blocks on a lot of plays, particularly when he has to go downfield. 2nd down and 4 from the 37. Fine play action. Hangs it up there. Got Gels. Gels is there. Can he score? He's going to outrun a touchdown, Pittsburgh! No flags. They beat Aaron Beasley 63 yards on the play.
Boy, it was lucky on that one. Reuben Brown almost got caught on it. Boy, that was as close as you can get. Reuben smart. He didn't hold on. Oh, man. Believe this. Hit the PT. Boy, Jill, it helped to have speed. You watch that. They had great pressure. Boy, Curtis was in there, but he wasn't in there quick enough. That's just great explosion. Way to run to the post route. Good throw, good catch, good result.
And there was no help here in the safety, so Ryan gets away with just hanging it up
What's
there.
the benefit of the 5 wide receivers? You spread out the defense, and you force isolation, man-to-man coverage. The key is the quarterback got to find it, get rid of the ball, get it both.
Merrick hurt himself his last point after. Knocks it through, doesn't do any jumping up and down. Counts for the extra point, and ladies and gentlemen, we have got a ball game.
Oh, yeah.
8 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. It's West Virginia 33, Pittsburgh 26. Panthers on a comeback after being down 31-6. Back to Pitt Stadium after these words from our local stations. Dietrich Gels, another long-distance connection, this time 63 yards, and it's 33-26, and John Ryan, he's on fire.
He really is.
For his last 10 of 14, and the numbers on the day.
The thing about John is that he just needs more reps. He really does, because the more he plays, the better he plays. You know, I think that Coach Majors and the staff are going to have to make some decisions.
Indeed. And look at this. It's a beauty. They got it. Barton with a beautiful onside kick. Catches West Virginia napping. Johnny Majors, the gambler, going for it. John Newland says, what the hey? Todd Barton kicked it and recovered it. Nicely done.
And you know they mentioned it. They're just too good of a staff not to have mentioned it. But that's superb execution on the kick. And then those guys up front, that R1, R2, they get down and go after Chip. Now watch this. You see the approach. The key is that he doesn't give it away that it's an onside kick. He has a great approach. Then he comes in and watch the guys. Watch those blue shirts. See the front line people, they're tipping on you. See, getting those blocks. You knock the off-colored jerseys off, and you allow your team a chance for recovery. That is picture perfect, Dave Simmons.
Return team turned its back, and Barton went right up their back.
Well, his approach was authentic.
From the 50, first and 10, Ryan high. Home run ball again. Going for Gels, triple coverage. Beasley looks like he's picked it off.
Yep, he gave it back.
Beasley with his second pick of the afternoon. Hung it up too high, but defensively Pitt will have decent position, but a good comeback by Aaron Beasley. 7th interception by Beasley this season.
Well, that's what happens when you go for broke. You know, you get the momentum going, and you know, I don't mind it, but I like to pound away. He shot put this one. He gets it up, too much duck on it, and again, the formation didn't allow him to have the one-on-one situation he was looking for. See, there's more white shirts there than blue shirts. See, that's the secondary hungry for football. That was like a bone in the junkyard there, baby. I mean, they went after it.
Fido hasn't eaten in about 2 weeks. Got a game here. 33-26. Pitt fans getting into it. Johnson, good-looking fake. He's going to hang one high. He's got Abraham down the middle. Overthrows him at the 45.
Boy, this reminds me of hoops now. This is like hoops. I dunk on you, you come back and dunk on me, baby. We're going up and down the court. Oh, yeah. I like this.
Ken Karch and Johnny Major said, hey, we got to open it up.
Talk about playing in the backyard. This really is like it. You're being in the backyard.
Sideline warning. The next warning is a penalty.
Sideline warning, so too many folks on the sidelines. A lot of recruits, a lot of photogs.
That's a good sign. Good sign for Pitt to have players still in the game. You know, people are excited now.
I think that was more for the photogs, etc., than the players, to be honest.
Go back to John Jones in the second quarter on a special teams play. You know, where they trapped West Virginia, the kid was just going nuts. He went to a convulsion, you know, and showing that enthusiasm. That's what's keeping Pitt in this football game.
Mountaineers defending Big East champions. 7-0 in the conference last year, 11-1 overall. Second down and 10 from the 9. It's 33-26. West Virginia, 7:44 to go in the third. Nice play by Walker to run through the Chavis tackle before Sumner comes up to finish him off.
One of the better inside runs. I mean, it's tough. Here, stingy. Chavis comes up. He was actually trying to tackle the football. The thing you better know about number 58 is that you come inside those tackles, you got to deal with it.
That's it. Got to take it.
Some guys find a way to conveniently trip and stumble sometimes. Not Jason Chavis. He will be there.
3rd and 4 from the 15. Play action for Johnston. Under pressure. Going down. The sack by Gerald Simpson. Pitt within a touchdown is fired up in the crowd of 38,293. The Pitt fans are back in the game.
So many of them. You talk about a surge. They're just coming after him. I mean, you forget that play fake. See, that didn't do anything because they were made up their mind that they were going deep, and you got good results on that. Boy, Simpson, he has been very active. Got the start today, and now we know why.
Starbrin from about 3 yards deep. Mostly at the 40. Straight up the gut. Nice return to the West Virginia 46, a 48-yard punt. Return of 15 yards. So the Pitt offense with a chance to at least tie on this possession. 6:19 to go. Third quarter. Got a good one in the backyard brawl. We'll be back to Pitt Stadium after these messages. Back here at Pitt Stadium, Dave Sims and Rick Doc Walker, and a couple of teams, Doc, that not exactly lighting it up coming into the season. West Virginia 7th in total offense, only ahead of Temple, and Pitt 6th in total offense. Both teams really putting it up and getting up and down the field here.
Well, they've had some problems, but yet when you look at it, they've been in some football games that could have had more wins than the records indicated. It's tradition. It really goes back to that. I mean, you will find two prouder coaches, Johnny Major, Don Neal. These guys know how to coach great talent. They know how to rebuild programs, and now they're in a game that really is up for grabs, and you're fighting for recruiting rights, bragging rights, and all kind of stuff. Look at that.
Remarkable.
Pittsburgh, West Virginia.
Good numbers for both clubs. Well over their averages coming into this game. John Ryan, his last pass was picked off. Keep it simple. Oh, man, that's a collision. Washington ran head-on into Matt Tafoni, number 3. Perkins was there also.
Well, Tafoni, he got his energy back after that long 100-yard return on the 2-point conversion.
I think both of them looked like they were saluting each other. Hey, man, nice pop. I mean, not a heck of what you can say there. You come in face-to-face, boom!
Yeah, they're good. Boy, you look at Curtis and Tafoni, Perkins, Thomas, Brown and Perkins, Bucky Wright. Their front seven has been very active.
Lost a yard on the play. Offset eye for Pitt. Showing blitz, here come the Mountaineers on the blitz. Tafoni! Oh, almost picked off by Canute Curtis. He got a piece, he knocked it down. It was a screen intended for Washington.
If they win this football game, Canute Curtis doesn't get defensive player of the game, then I want to know who would, because he has been there the entire day. Here's Tafoni under pressure. Look at this.
Oh,
what an athletic move. He gets up with the offhand, almost makes the grab on this. It's keeper.
Curtis has been really getting it done. Total offense numbers, West Virginia, 296. They averaged 342. Pitt 335. They averaged 357. It's been that kind of an afternoon, folks. 3rd and 11 from the West Virginia 46. 5 receiver look. West Virginia rushes 4. Ryan underneath. Anderson let it get to his pads again.
Yeah.
He's a chest catcher, and he's dropped 3 balls today. He's caught 2. But it has really hurt Pittsburgh this afternoon.
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, Beasley had a good break on the football, but you got to put those hands out. And if you got to put those hands, if not, they got to move you on defense. Here we watch. Just watch the set. Pretty good. Telegraph just a little bit. Puts a little ice on this one. A little ice is there. Good hands, though. Good hands by Beasley. He gets in. But if a receiver will come back and extend his hands, he has a chance to make the reception. They've been short of the first down, but at least you got a chance.
That's right. Nate Cochran, who's had a good day, 47-5. Number 3 in the Big East in punting, 13th nationally. Short, they go with the fake. Kasparowicz to Cochran. No.
Now that was gutsy. Now that was a gutsy move. Boy, Steve Dunlap's defense for West Virginia came in. That time they got really excited about stopping them. Now Johnny's trying to figure out, wait a minute, now that's not the way we worked on that thing in practice. What happened? There's a toss. Pretty good idea. What you don't get the perimeter block. So you're outnumbered. You're 4-on-1. That's just not going to work. That won't help. There we see it again. Pretty good hands. Nope. Too many good football players on the field. See, Coach Dunlap had too many of the starters on defense out there. And you got me once, that's going to get me twice.
That's it. Mountaineers from Rome at 47. Staying up the gut. Now we're into that sequence what Don Nehlen talked about before the game. I look for both teams to run the ball. I mean, because Mountaineers, showing, setting up that run more.
Majors made the call, but he did it because he has confidence in his defense. You know, they've answered the call so far in this football game, but you better believe that Coach Tresback was thinking, man, if it didn't work, we got to get in and stop him. And that's exactly what's up.
Pick up a yard on that play. Johnson switching the play. Play clock at 9. Get it called, Doc. Got him right there. Vanderpool. Oh, he dropped it at the 22-yard line. Doc Walker all over that. Should have been a big play. Dorsett strutting, but it wasn't so much his play. It was the fact that Vanderpool dropped it.
Well, what happens when the corner has his back to the quarterback, he can sense that. He showed that they were locked up in man. So he gives you the signal. Then you get the slant. See, there he's open. But see, Dorsett closes. He closes and looks back for the football. That's a pretty good play. That's a pretty good play. But the ball is there. That's right. You're right. Absolutely right.
He'll tell you.
Rashawn will make that catch 9 times out of 10. But that's one where you got to give good closing speed by Anthony.
Will smoke him on that one. From the gun, 3rd down, long. Slant way too high for Minifield. And Johnston back. There isn't that much of a crown on this field. You know, a lot of fields, that's a big, you know.
You've been to Norman, Oklahoma then.
Yeah, buddy.
See that crown, yeah.
I mean, you throw an out pattern, you got to throw it 40 yards to get it 6 yards up the field. There's not much of a crown here, as the guys show you from down along the field.
You talk about a guts performance on defense. Being put in a bad position with a fake that didn't fake anybody out. This is quite a pat on the back for the Panther defense.
West Virginia fake one here. Stand by. Let's see.
You don't fake with a guy like that, can you?
Gorgeous spiral again, going for the corner. High bounce. He's just, you know, he's going for that, like, inside the one. They are going to. Okay, there it is. The Blues got me for a second. Sauerbrunn is irate. 51 yards. He would have preferred a 48 and
you got to get another punter for that. He's too good for that.
Back after these messages to Pitt Stadium. Tom Tumulty back in civvies now, done for the day after the sprained left knee. We'll try to get you an update on when and if they expect him back throughout the remainder of the season. The Panthers down 33-26, 4:24 to go in the 3rd. Take over after the 51-yard punt by Todd Sauerbrunn. It looks like some movement on the right side of the Pitt offensive line.
False start, simulating the start of a play on the offense.
Tony Orlandini, number 77. I think he got cut.
Tony's another one of those freshmen that's playing. They like him a lot. How could you not? The kid's 6'5", he's 275 pounds. It just takes a lot of endurance. Yeah, Matt Bloom has been playing. The senior started. You need to rotate the offensive lineman. We see that a lot on defense now, and the only way you can counter it is to rotate on offense.
From the 15. Ryan looking, got Gills. Good pop by Van Washington, doesn't wrap him up. Oh, boy. Finishing blow by 97, Stephen Perkins. And Perkins is the one that's injured.
Yeah, he may have caught a knee in the chest on this one. See if we can take another look. Here, Ryan, the quarterback. See, once again, he's going to look right. One thing about John, he's going to look. Good throw. Nice on it. Nice action. And then you see, that was a good hit by Washington, but he doesn't lock up. Can't afford it. It's like ping ball going around there, guys. That boy took a knee right in the chest. Is that Perkins? Yeah. That's
Perkins. It could have been a knee-to-knee thing, too. He went down. Steve Perkins. If you're going to recruit in college football, you better get your act down to Florida.
Well, you look at the 255 pounds. By some standards, is not that big in the NFL, but when you look at guys, one comes in mind, the Dallas Cowboys, and what they've been able to do, and the 49ers started with that elephant defense. When you get a guy like Charles Haley, who's about 250 pounds, you know, but he can rush the passer, and he's active, and he puts you in a situation that's hard to block.
Murder. Absolute murder. Look at this. What a game. 22-20 Auburn in Florida.
How about this?
K-State, give it to the Wildcats.
Nebraska defense is really playing well.
Because K-State, Chad Man Company can move it. Duke lost its lead. No, they're not happy now. Oh, and Vandy pulling away from Georgia. That's a big one there. Virginia Tech holding up the Big East banner. I'm sorry, Virginia. That's Virginia trailing in the ACC.
Well, you want to start a war?
Yeah, right. I just... Ain't that the truth?
Oh, boy. Both sides would be mad.
Now a whistle. More movement.
That's twice now. See,
John Jones.
You know what Coach Ken Carter's thinking now? I've got two of my puppies in.
Offense.
You know, Orlandini first, my freshman. Then I've got John Jones, a freshman.
Rutgers leading. Pretty much the same story last year when we were at Chestnut Hill, Mass. in that game. East Carolina hanging tough. Ball's back to the 17-yard line. Ryan going to throw it. Got the tight end Jones, first down, Pitt. Fights his way to the 38-yard line. Boy, talk to Kenny Carter. He cannot say enough about this kid, John Jones. They love him. Out of Cleveland, 6'4", 230. Just needs to mature because he's a big target. He's got the hands. He's got the speed.
He has blocked well today. And he has really just come on. And now this is what you know he can do for you. Boy, that was close there.
Woo, confidence, too, after he was flagged for the penalty in the prior play. Come back to him. Nice pickup. Up to the 37-yard line again at 20.
It's going to be a lot of football here at Pitt.
3:10 and counting. Third quarter, and they'll stop that play. Matt Tafoni looked like he might have encroached. Number 3 for West Virginia. Al Hines has had a lot of sorting out to do. Too much time against
the
Pitt.
Ugliest penalty in football.
Wow.
It's one thing to jump in, but to sit in that box too long talking instead of being on the line playing, that's a sin.
Delay of game against Pitt. Back to the 32 now. First and 15. Ryan, no throw. Home run. Deep ball. It's hanging up there for Gels. Beasley almost had another pick. He's got 2 today.
Yeah, good play by Gels.
Gels has got 2 long passes for touchdowns. Beasley has 2 picks and 1 for return for touchdown.
Good reaction, though, by the wide receiver to turn the tables and play defense and knock that ball away from him. Watch a little play action, not much to it. So you want a better play fake. Then you're going after this. Now this is anybody's ball. This is the beauty about it. The great athletes will go up and make plays and see Beasley think, oh, I got another one. Not to be. They'll do play. I got to see a comeback. They need a comeback in their offense right now. Too much deep stuff. Now you want to bring them back down the pipe.
Chels and Davis to the bottom of your screen. Chad Askew to the top. Second and 15. Draw. Billy West to the 40-41. James Thomas sits on him, number 41 for West Virginia, with help from Van Washington, number 1. Not a popular call. Actually, the penalty flag is the one that has the Boo Birds going here at Pitt Stadium.
That's ridiculous.
Holding offense, a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Second down.
Fourth flag of this series for the Pitt Panthers. And they're in terrible field position right now. I mean, you're gambling. You got to get out of there.
And you're in the ball game. You're only down by 7.
Yeah, the defense is playing its guts out. You got to get those guys in to make a play on offense.
At the 19-yard line. Second and 28. Fake the draw. Deep middle ball. A lot of air for Askew. Askew is there. Almost had it. And an interception, too, for West Virginia.
Boy, that was a great effort.
Sure was. David Mayfield pounding the turf. Thought he should have had it.
Boy, Chad comes up, use that 6'4" frame of his. And you'd like to see this. And they see at this point now, usually the receiver has an advantage. He goes up, gets a good spring. The ball is there. See, he has it. See, he can make that play. That's a play he can make. Really was. Good camera work, too. Our guys are shooting the eyes out of this one. Indeed. 3-man front by West Virginia. So, you know, you've got an additional, almost a nickel look in the secondary, so they expect pass.
Make the draw again. Ryan lets her rip. That's a free ball. Picked off. Interception. West Virginia. Aaron Beasley is 3rd of the game.
And Johnny, see, they were looking for a flag on that, you know, and that's might be the equivalent of a punt on this one, but you just don't have the number combination working for you. West Virginia has countered now. They're only rushing 3 guys. They get an additional help in the secondary. You know, pretty decent, well, not too much of a rush at all. Ball goes right to the point. Watch the numbers. See, the number game doesn't work. 1 on 3. Just doesn't get you there. That is very difficult. See, right at the end of this, watch this at the end. Ryan gets hit. I don't know how much that had to do with it, but I'll tell you this. When you got a 1 on 3, and you be the judge. 1-on-3, there's a bump. That's what Johnny Majors is hot about. A little bump, but I think he's going for the football.
Mountaineers take over. They're on 37. Johnson's going to go up top. Under pressure. Going to go down. Back at the 27. Tom Barnt. Tom Barnt came in with 2.5 sacks. Yeah, it's right there.
This Panther defense is choked up. They are choked up, man, and they're coming after you. Play action at this point, forget it. You're not running well on us anyway at this point. That's what they're thinking. So they're coming after them, pinning the ears back to get to the quarterback. And Chad Johnson's going to have to step in and make a big play. Really does. West Virginia's a little bit out of sync because they're not able to feature Walker, you know, to put you back on your heel. They like to play smash mouth football. Things have changed a little bit.
Yeah, they were up 31-6 at one point, and they had everything and more going for them. That was in the second quarter. It's a ball game now, 33-26, West Virginia over Pitt. Quick look, and gets back close to the original line of scrimmage, completing to Vanderpool at the 36.
That's what they've got to do. So he can rip that out. And that's what West Virginia can start, you know, holding the ball, moving the chains on you, and then they'll get their big play.
Got to be a beauty down at the Swamp in Gainesville.
Think there's any empty seats now?
No, not even close. Carolina, low-scoring game at South Bend. Purdue's unbeaten in the Big Ten.
Yeah, can you believe it?
It was surprising. I'll tell you what. Baylor over A&M.
Surprised when you're in the business and you get you about
Pump and go. He fell down. The intended receiver was Vanderpool, being covered by Denoris Mosley. He fell down at the Pitt 48. So the Panthers defense gets it done again.
Boy, you know, Chavis, he leads that defense. Take a look at him on that. He's kind of inching up to the line of scrimmage, so he's going to bring it. See, that little pressure, you never know how much it helps or doesn't, but you know you got to have it.
Sauerbrunn to punt again. Not too much pressure. Bangs this one pretty good. Mosley at the 20. Ooh, good coverage. Penalty flags all over. That's a killer.
That is a killer.
Penalty flags plus a loose ball. Mountaineers say they have it, but I think
that's the team.
Well, let's wait. Let's wait and see, but there's one thing for sure. There is a penalty flag on the play. A 45-yard punt and return of 6 yards.
Well, each offense is dead at this point.
And they give the ball, looks like, to the Mountaineers. Given the reaction by Don Nillen and company.
Yeah, this could boil down to special team. Both offenses right now, both dead. This is a defensive battle.
Illegal block in the back. That's the decline. There's a change of possession on the fumble. First down.
And we talk a little bit about what it takes to turn a game around. Turnovers. Pretty good catch. And so you start to turn. Now watch what strip. See, there's the strip. Ball right on the hand. See, I like that. That's intentional. You go and you strip that bad boy out, and then you converge on it. Boy, that's smart. That's just smart football.
Scott Bailey, number 64.
Yeah.
He recovered, and Elige Longino was right there to help break it free. From the 23, the Mountaineers up by 7. There's nothing there to bounce outside for. Good play by the Pitt defense.
Sumner again.
That's a good play.
And he saved it once again. Walker's a little frustrated. Not able to get his patented bounce.
Now, last week you saw the Syracuse club be able to get to the corners. They did a great job attacking with the option.
Well, they run the option.
and they do a heck of a job.
They do so much, man.
Yeah.
And they are, Mason was just on top of his game.
Good defense coming up a lot better this afternoon, bringing the blitz. Got a man down in the corner. Vanderpool at the goal line, a little bit wide, covered by Sumner. That was the final play of the third quarter. 45 minutes complete. 33-26 West Virginia on top of Pittsburgh. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after these words from our local stations.